1,000-pound sisters, how Tammy Slaton's skin removal could end the show. 1,000-pound sisters star Tammy Slaton was finally approved for skin removal surgery. But could it have a negative effect on the show? When Tammy made her television debut in 2020, she was battling life-threatening obesity. The series got its provocative title from the fact that Tammy and her sister, Amy Slaton, weighed a combined 1,000 pounds. During the premiere episode, Amy weighed over 400 pounds, while Tammy weighed a shocking 600 pounds. They were so heavy that they couldn't even use normal bathroom scales, having to be weighed in at the local junkyard instead. During the first few seasons of the show, Tammy went on to gain even more weight, weighing in at 725 pounds at her heaviest. After a terrifying health crisis, Tammy decided to do something about her weight. Treated her food addiction, had bariatric surgery, and lost weight fast. Losing so much weight so quickly left Tammy with a lot of loose excess skin. During 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7, Tammy's doctors finally gave her the green light for skin removal surgery. Though it's what Tammy wanted, could the surgery spell doom for the beloved unscripted show? Tammy lost 500 pounds, but she was still uncomfortable in her own skin. While all the Slaton siblings struggled with their weight, Tammy was always the heaviest one. Though she weighed 608 pounds when she stepped on the scale during the premiere episode of 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 1. She didn't make much of an effort to lose weight during the first few seasons. When she reached 725 pounds, Tammy seemed to give up. In fact, Tammy only seemed to gain weight. She made questionable friends with whom she spent all her time drinking and partying. She stopped even trying to diet. When a health scare landed Tammy in a week-long medically induced coma, she finally came to her senses. When she woke up, she was scared enough to do something about her weight. After bariatric surgery, Tammy lost an incredible 500 pounds. Tammy bucked down and changed her life. The 1,000-Pound Sisters star went from 725 to 225 pounds, proving to herself that she can do anything she sets her mind to. Despite her incredible achievement, Tammy was still uncomfortable in her own skin. Tammy wanted skin removal surgery. She kept running into obstacles. Losing so much weight quickly saved Tammy's life for the better, but it had its downsides. Left Tammy with a lot of excess skin, which makes it hard to walk. Tammy wanted skin removal surgery, but her doctor kept wanting her to lose more weight first. Skin removal surgery involves several different cosmetic procedures. It's risky and costs a fortune. Clinical dietitian Kate Hilton told the Mirror that the risks are significant, and the costs are astronomical. Kate thinks the 1,000-Pound Sisters star would need to undergo about 5 separate surgeries that could cost a total of $85,000. Skin removal surgery may be risky, but it may be worth it to Tammy. It also takes a long time to recover from each procedure, which is another serious concern for Tammy. Bariatric surgery isn't a get-out-of-the-gym-free card. The 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 star still has to do a lot of physical activity in order to maintain her dramatic weight loss. If she's on her back in recovery after skin removal surgery, she won't be able to get as much exercise as she needs. The concern is that she'd gain weight during recovery, which could render the procedure useless. An episode of 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 6 really illustrated how uncomfortable Tammy still is in her body. One night, she and Amy rented a limousine for a night out on the town to celebrate their weight loss. They went to dinner and even took a burlesque class together. While Amy was eager to strip down and give her all to the dance class, Tammy was still uncomfortable in her skin. While Amy danced and had fun, Tammy tried to disappear. Skin removal surgery may be risky, but it may be worth it to Tammy. Doctors finally approved Tammy's surgery. She'll go in for the procedure this season. She had been desperate for skin removal surgery, but she kept running into obstacles. Doctors kept asking her to lose more weight. Then they denied her because of her vaping habit. When she finally quit vaping, her doctors wanted her to get more protein into her diet. Tammy grew increasingly frustrated. She was so jealous when her brother, 44-year-old Chris Combs, was approved for the procedure. During 1,000 Pound Sisters Season 6, Chris had the excess skin around his belly removed, and he looks like a new man. If Tammy decides she'd rather be off doing her own thing, it could spell doom for 1,000 Pound Sisters. During 1,000 Pound Sisters Season 7, Tammy headed to see her doctor again. She went in, expecting to be denied the procedure again, but she was pleasantly surprised. Tammy finally got approval for the procedure that she'd been so desperate to have. For her, it's not just about the way it looks. The reality television star has so much extra skin dangling between her legs that she's bow-legged and struggles to walk. It also makes it hard to keep the skin dry, which can lead to dangerous infections. How Tammy's skin removal could end the show. She's ready to spread her wings. Since losing 500 pounds, Tammy's life has changed completely. Now that she has so much of her mobility back, Tammy's more independent than ever. She used to need help with everyday tasks, a burden which fell heavily on her family. Now that she can take care of herself, she needs her family less and less. Once Tammy's excess skin is removed, she'll need her family even less. If Tammy decides she'd rather be off doing her own thing, it could spell doom for 1,000 Pound Sisters.